name is Tuesday Thomas. If Phyllis Diller and Joan Rivers had a bastard love child, this would be what it is. My story started when I was married, living in LA, and it was a really bad marriage. And at the end, I was kind of left with nothing. I wanted to feel better about myself because I just did not feel good about anything. I wanted to look better and to go out to find somebody to walk through life together, kindred spirit. I found out about this doctor through a friend who said they had good results from him. And so I saved up some money and went down to Mexico to have kind of a facelift. Immediately afterwards, I wasn't getting any feeling in my lip. I'm always having people say I mumble, but I just am slurring my words because of all the damage that's done in there. I can't smile properly. I can't move my mouth properly. I just wanted to look a little better, and I look a lot worse. I just felt like a monster hearing people talk and comments and stuff, and people would do a double take like they knew something was wrong with me. So I wasn't getting out of the house. I just wanted to withdraw from life. We're gonna go right over here, okay? Come on. My therapist and my medical doctor both told me to get a service dog. Come here. Oh boy. Getting Sammy helped me get out of the house because I knew I had to walk him. I was able to eventually go into a store and do the things that I needed to do every day. Peekaboo. You just let me do anything to you. You're so funny. Just knowing that there's somebody else that's counting on you makes some of these little things that cause your anxiety, puts them in perspective. Did you hear about the dog that walked into the bar limping? And he said, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw." You never laugh at my stuff. I mean, before all this started happening, I was the one that everybody called to have a good time. I'm the jokester. I'm the funny one, always laughing and smiling. And inside, I'm the same. I want to come out. I want to make people laugh. Maybe 2 years ago, I decided I can't just wallow. A friend of mine said, "Well, why don't you start doing comedy? You're always funny." So I actually started doing open mics.
I failed the safety test at work. They asked me in case of fire, what steps would you take? And I said, really big ones.
It's kind of like a therapy thing. At first, it's very scary because you're sharing yourself and you're worried about being judged, but then you get to the point, you just do it. Whatever they think, they think.
And then the guy who comes up and is like, "Oh, can you spare a cigarette?" I'm like, "No, I need every single one of them. You, of all people, should know how addiction works."
It's like your face is your fortune, but it's kind of like I squandered my fortune through this one mistake I made that's I'm continually paying for. Okay, here's another joke. What did the Dalmatian say after he had a full meal? That hit the spots.
You ready for this? You're not gonna believe me. If I got married again, I wouldn't mind having a little girl.
You want to have more children? You're kidding me.
A little girl.
I tell you, girls are so cute.
You have how many?
Three little girls.
You have 3 little girls and
a
one
little boy. Having a daughter, I'm telling you, it's magic. When your daughter's running, they all hug you, all 3 at once. You just like
See, my boys don't do that.
Right.
My dad.
But you know what's going to happen? You're going to get married. You're going to get pregnant. You're going to have another boy.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Tuesday Thomas. I'm here for my appointment. This is Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Hi.
He's cute.
I do have anxiety towards this, of course. I want to hear that something can be done, and I'm nervous that something can't be done. So Sammy's going to help me through this consultation no matter what happens. This is Sammy. She's my little anxiety dog.
Oh, can I come over and see Sammy?
Yes, he loves everybody.
Oh, I love dogs. This is some kind of cocker poodle mix
It's
thing?
a Shih Tzu poodle.
A Shih Tzu poodle.
Yeah, a shadoodle, I guess. I'm not
A
sure what to
shadoodle.
call it.
Shadoodle. I love small, little, furry, cute animals. Maybe that's why I hang out with Paul.
Well, you got the service dog because
Yeah, why
you
is-
have some anxiety, you said.
Yeah.
So it's based on the emotional component?
Yeah,
So this dog mellows you out completely?
completely. You
Really?
can go anywhere with me. It's so I don't have to take a lot of medications. Having anxiety makes me scared of taking medications.
Is the anxiety related to the surgical
Yeah,
procedures?
yeah, after
Really?
everything I went through and was too scared.
Tell us about that.
I was married and it didn't turn out good at all, I'm sure, as you know. Sorry.
right.
You can relate.
He's famous for his failed marriage. What a thing to be famous
Among
for.
other things, not just that.
But what am I famous for? Come on, Terry. Plenty of other things. Famous plastic surgeon, fantastic lover, future husband of Katy Perry. There you go, buddy.
So I wanted to treat myself. So I went down to try to get refreshed and a facelift.
You went down to?
I went down to Tijuana.
Weren't you afraid to go to Tijuana for
No,
plastic
because I
surgery?
had known people who've gone down there.
The problems with having surgery outside of the United States, even with a reasonable referral, is that you don't know what standards they have to adhere to. So it's a bit of a gamble every time you go down there.
The minute it was done, I knew something was wrong. I just had these huge cheeks. The swelling never really went down. And without me knowing, he injected silicone in there as well. Without me knowing, he injected silicone in there as well.
And your lips?
In here and in my lips.
So he put liquid silicone, a cheek implant, and did a cheek lift.
How much you pay for this?
I think it was like $3,000.
$3,000 for all that?
And then what happened?
I talked to a couple other doctors who wouldn't touch me because they didn't know what he had done.
Right. That's the thing with botched patients. Very few doctors want to take on the risks and complications that go along with helping these patients.
I didn't feel I had any choice but to go back down and try to get the person who did this to take it out.
So what did he do?
He used scraper and liposuction thing to get the silicone out. That's when I developed no feeling in this area. I couldn't, doing that. Used to be able to do it on both sides.
So the second operation caused a motor nerve injury.
Can you do that? Try moving your right side.
You do the right side?
Oh, so that whole side, the zygomatic, the buccal, the whole area is
Yeah,
weird.
there are 5 branches of the facial nerve. 2 of their branches were injured with that revisional surgery.
It's rather apparent that Tuesday has some facial nerve injuries, whether it's from the lower facelift versus the endoscopic mid-facelift. Who knows?
Do you work?
Doing stand-up comedy.
Oh, you are?
That's my therapy.
So what do you talk about in your stand-up routine?
I open with, when I was 20, I looked like Wonder Woman. Now people just look at me and wonder if I'm a woman.
Oh.
Her lips don't work normally. Her cheeks are overinflated and they're actually fallen and they're full of some type of filler. I just hope there's something I can do to help her. You do have some swelling. It's called chronic malar edema, and that's on the right side here more than the left. And these are actually some deeper blood vessels.
Yeah, that is due to silicone trauma.
And that can be treated with the laser.
Nobody's ever given me some kind of solution. I just want to do a happy dance right now. I do. I'm just so excited about this.
Basically, your cheek, it's called cheek ptosis. In other words, your cheeks are fallen. Here's the issue. If you surgically go in and try to elevate this cheek, the silicone that you have in there, from us going in there and cutting, it becomes like big sores, and sometimes it can pop out of your skin, and then it can keep coming back over and over. Right now, even though you have fullness, it's soft. The smile, those nerves have been damaged. That is something that probably not gonna come back.
Right.
We don't recommend any surgery for Tuesday. However, she can do some non-surgical treatments, such as laser to help with the blood vessels, and possibly some ultrasound may help with some of the swelling in her cheeks.
This is much better news than the last time I went to the
Right?
doctor. The last time I went to the doctor, he told me I had to stop masturbating. And I asked him why. He said, because I'm trying to examine you.
But there's one thing I want to tell you. You have a wonderful spirit. You're awesome.
Thank you. I definitely think I'm leaving here better off than when I came in. If they say this is it, this is it. And I'm okay with that. You guys are wonderful.
Thank you
so much.
I'm wonderful.
Bye.